You are deep in Himalayas, searching for Lord Hanuman. The journey has been exhausting, and as fatigue sets in, you decide to find a place to rest. While wandering through the dense forest, you stumble upon an ancient temple, a shrine dedicated to Lord Shiva. Intrigued and seeking refuge, you step inside, going before the deity and offering your prayers. But before you can even catch a breath, a sudden commotion erupts outside. A gang of 20 armed bandits storm the temple, their eyes filled with menace. You have no idea why they are attacking, but one thing is clear: you are outnumbered. Panicked, you retreat inside, desperately searching for something to defend yourself. That's when your eyes land on it, a Trisula, standing tall on a pedestal. With no other option, you grab it, hoping it might give you a fighting chance. But as you step outside, reality hits. 1 against 20. Impossible. You close your eyes, grip the Trishula tightly, and pray with all your heart. And then everything changes. The ground rumbles, the air crackles with energy, and suddenly a divine glow envelops the Trishula. When you open your eyes, you see the impossible. The bandits are bowing before you. That's when you realize this isn't just any weapon. You are holding Lord Shiva's Trishula, and he has blessed you with this weapon. Now, what happens next? Do you become all-powerful warrior? Does the world changes forever? Or do you accidentally trigger the destruction of the universe? So, let's get updated on what would happen if you found Lord Shiva's Trishula. So, first things first, can you lift Trishula? Mythologically, it is said to be infused with divine energy, capable of destroying anything it touches. It is not just a weapon, it is a force of nature or cosmic disruptor. So, if you are just some regular guy, congratulations, you now have an ancient nuclear weapon in your hand. But what exactly makes it so powerful? The Trishula represents the three fundamental forces of existence, that is, creation, preservation, and destruction. It is believed to channel cosmic energy so immense that it can tear through dimensions, dissolve entire realities, and annihilate even the most fearsome celestial beings. Some scripture says it was used to destroy ignorance, ego, and evil, making it more than just a weapon. It's a divine instrument of justice. One of the most legendary tales of Trishula in action comes from the battle between Lord Shiva and the demon king Tripurasura. Tripurasura have become so powerful that he built 3 floating cities, Tripuras, each impervious to attacks. The gods, unable to defeat him, sought the help of Shiva. Shiva waited for the precise celestial alignment and, with a single throw of Trishula, obliterated all 3 cities in one strike. The single moment wasn't just a battle, it was an event that redefined cosmic order. So, now that you have this reality-shattering weapon in your hand, what happens next? Would you be able to control it? Or would its sheer power consume you? But wait, is it even possible to wield Trishula? Or will you just turn into a pile of ash the moment you touch it? Throughout history, only a handful of divine beings and legendary figures have wielded the Trishula. Of course, the most notable wielder is Lord Shiva himself, who used it in countless battles to maintain cosmic order. One of the most famous instances was when Lord Shiva annihilated Andhaka, a demon who dared to challenge the gods. With a single strike of Trishula, Andhaka was obliterated, proving its unimaginable power. Another tale speaks of Kumbhakarna, the warrior and the brother of Ravana, who was blessed by Lord Shiva with the Trishula, which he used against Lord Hanuman in the battle of Ramayana. Even Kartikeya, the war god and Shiva's son, is believed to have used a Trishula in the battle against the demon Tarakasura. The weapon's devastating force was enough to pierce through Tarakasura's powerful defenses, bringing him to his knees. So, if legends are to be believed, only the chosen ones or someone spiritually elevated can handle Trishula. So, let's assume you are somehow worthy. What now? Do you get superpowers? Do the gods come looking for you? Perhaps the moment you lift the Trishula, your body transforms, glowing with divine energy. Your senses sharpen beyond human limits. You can hear the whispers of the cosmos, feel the vibration of time itself. Maybe you could even develop superpowers like the ability to control fire, summon lightning, or even open portals between dimensions. But here's where it gets really interesting. Does this power comes with a cost? What if the gods themselves take a notice? The moment you lift the Trishula, the divine realms tremble. Lord Indra, the king of the heavens, watches in shock. Lord Vishnu, the preserver, contemplates whether this shifting the power was destined or a cosmic anomaly. And then a figure appears before you. It is Parashurama, the immortal warrior sage and Shiva's devotee. His axe gleams with divine energy and his eyes burn with fury. And he says,
You dare wield my lord's weapon? Prove yourselves or relinquish it now.
What follows is a battle unlike anything other. Parashurama, a warrior who once vanquished entire armies single-handedly, now stands against you. Each strike of his axe sends shockwaves through the air. The ground crackles, mountain trembles, and the reality itself bends under the intensity of the battle. But as you fight, something changes. You begin to understand the Trishula, not as a mere weapon, but as an extension of cosmic law itself. With every strike, your movement becomes more precise, your senses heightened, the divine energy flows through you, not overpowering, but harmonizing. And then, in a moment of realization, Parashurama stops. He steps back, his expressions unreadable, then bows his head slightly and says,
You are not just a wielder, you are the chosen one. The Trishula has accepted you. But remember, with its power comes a duty far greater than you can imagine.
Saying this, he retreats. So, holding the Trishula means you now possess the power of creation, destruction, and preservation in one weapon. Mythologically, this trident can vaporize demons, pierce through dimensions, and even control time. That's right, you might just have unlocked the time travel. So, what's the first thing you would do? Travel to the past and stop yourself from making that embarrassing mistake at school? Or maybe jump ahead and see who wins the next World Cup. Meanwhile, back in the modern world, your story goes viral. Imagine social media exploding with theories, news outlets calling you the chosen one, governments crumbling to understand what just happened, scientists would be baffled, historians left speechless, and religious leaders divided over what this means to humanity. But instead, you chose a different path. You thought of returning the Trishula back to Lord Shiva. Returning to Trishula means embarking on a journey, one that takes you beyond the mortal realms, to Kailash Parvata, the divine abode of Lord Shiva. There, you might meet ancient sages, celestial beings, or even uncover the secrets of Shambhala, the mythical kingdom said to be hidden beyond the time itself. Would you choose a life of divine purpose, living behind the material world? Or would you stay to witness the chaos that unfolds as the world struggles to understand the power you briefly held? Either way, your name would be etched into the history forever. So, what will you do? Wield the power of the cosmos or walk away from it? Let me know in the comment section below. And instead of using Trishula to time travel, you chose Pushpaka Vimana. Well, that's a story for another update.